a great big chat. Meet the boys and hear their words. Their brains are full of stinky old turds. But what would you rather do instead? We're all dead. We're all dead. We're all dead.
Chris and I saw the movie Weapons.
Yes, we did.
We liked it.
It was a movie.
We're all dead. We're all dead. Hey, everybody. Welcome to We're All Dead.
Welcome to We're All Dead. I'm not going to do this with my hat the whole time for those video viewers. All right.
Oh, you look so cool,
I
though.
did.
You're like a
I was-
skateboarder.
Dude, I was ready to do a wheelie on my skateboard.
One of the
'cause that is a
hardest
trick.
skateboard tricks. A wheelie.
All the skateboarding dudes out there are like, it's called a manual when you ride on two wheels, dude. It's not a wheelie. But
Dude.
I like to say things that are wrong. So get used to it, suckers.
A regular Anthony Hawk. Dude, so we both went and saw the movie Weapons.
Yeah, we
by
did.
Zach Cregger.
Zach Cregger, the horror auteur of our
now
day.
he is.
Yeah.
So Zach Cregger was from a show back in the day called The Whitest Kids You Know.
Yes, he was.
Sketch comedy. He was just a goofball comedian with his buddies.
Yep.
And
Wrote a lot of funny sketches. They had a bunch of really funny ones that I still
did.
see getting they get a lot of circulation on social media still, just because people like new generations discover them, and it's like they're like, "Whoa, people said this on TV at one point."
I was watching one of them the other day. It popped up, and it was the two detectives looking at a dead body, and you can't see the body, but he's like, "I think it's suicide," and the guy's like, "Nah, I disagree. You see how all of their teeth are individually pulled out?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I guess I overlooked that." It's like so clearly like a serial killer.
Yeah, like meticulously murdered. That's so gross.
And his movies have, then he ended up, after a couple of bad movies that he made with The Whitest Kids You Know, he actually did do a couple of
Like comedies? I didn't know that.
He did, and they were like kind of crap. I think one was The Whitest Kids You Know got canceled, and he turned the canceled season into a movie. And it didn't work that well.
Yeah, when you're used to like quick hits and commercial breaks and stuff like that, translating it to, I mean, how do you even, was it a sketch comedy movie?
I think one movie was just a straight narrative, and then one was a sketch comedy movie. I feel like the Whitest Kids You Know season probably was.
Yeah.
So he does those. Then he makes the movie Barbarian years later.
Yes.
Barbarian is awesome. That's a sick horror film.
Yeah, and it did really, 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 really well in the box office, like crazy good.
And I think kind of surprisingly too, like they didn't push it too hard. It just kind of word of mouth started. People started watching it, streaming it. Yeah, and Barbarian, it's like Weapons. It's like Barbarian is a take on like the serial killer kind of like dude in a haunted house kind of thing, but it's told in an insane way, like the order of it, and it becomes funny. It's like a comedy all of a sudden when Justin Long enters the story.
Yeah, because he's just kind of a naturally silly kind of dude.
And it takes you like 20 minutes before you're like, how is this connected to the first part of this movie at all? And then when you find out why, you're like, it's so good.
Yeah.
But
do we want to spoil any of it?
Hey, spoiler alert, we're going to spoil the shit out of Weapons.
Weapons and Barbarian, maybe, if we keep talking about Barbarian.
Yeah, we're going to spoil both of them. So if you want to see Weapons, you should see it. If it's too spooky for you, then listen to us.
Yes.
We're going to spurl it.
Yeah, Stephen King even said how much he loved it.
Ooh,
he said,
good job.
Confidently told. That's a good compliment.
Yeah. So he had help from director David Fincher. I was reading, Fincher
On-
was like,
on weapons.
on weapons. He was
David
like,
Fincher consulted with it. That's awesome.
So he was like, yeah, you have. I think he watched a cut of it and it was like, you have all of these post-process tools that you're not aware of or you're not taking advantage of the way that I do. So I think he went back and was like, things like image stabilization, stuff like that. But like the chase scene at the end, I think there was like stabilization things that I think Fincher was like telling him to do. Anyway, so yeah, so Weapons is about 17 children that run into the night.
Yep.
Just get out of their beds at 2:17 in the morning and run away.
Yeah, and that's like the
Very
first
cool
minute
plot.
of the movie.
Yes.
So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna just talk about
It's
this
like,
movie the whole
dude,
time because it was that good. People,
it's so
go
good.
see it. But yeah, that's like the first minute or two of the movie is just a child's voiceover explaining this. Like, so no spoilers yet. This is just the setup.
It's pretty much all in the trailer.
All the kids in this one woman's class, except for one child, they all got out of their beds at the exact same time and ran off into the darkness and did not come back. That's the setup.
Which they showed as such a beautiful montage and music playing. Like,
yeah. Oh, the music in the whole thing was insanely well chosen and like, well used. Like,
it went between like creepy score and like cool music.
Yeah.
But it was all very great DP, whoever shot the movie. It was very beautiful looking. Very cool. Dude, so they all run away, so it's like, oh, what is going on? So of course the town turns on the teacher, who is named Justine, played by what's her face?
Julia Garner.
Garner.
She's the Ozark, little blonde ass kicker from Ozark, who's just what's the iconic "You're gonna fucking murder me!" Like she screams it at him in Ozark. It's like so intense. She kicks ass. And does
so it's her. Josh
that
Brolin
good in this
is
movie too.
Josh Brolin's one of the fathers of the missing children, and then it follows a drug addict, a cop, the principal of the school, seemingly disconnected people. I did note, so the principal of the school's name is Marcus, the cop is named Paul, and James is the drug addict.
Yes,
James, Paul, and Mark are all apostles, as is Josh Brolin's name. I cannot remember his name. It's like John or something. All apostles.
Archer.
Oh, his is Art. Oh, that's right. He's only under for a second. So it's everyone that went under and was killed by the spell had an apostle's name. They were apostles of the person responsible, which big spoilers coming.
Wait a second.
Yeah. Look,
Marcus was an apostle?
Mark. So I think he just it's supposed to be Mark.
Got it.
Yeah, so everyone that was like killed by being hypnotized, I believe had an apostle's name. Almost.
What?
Yes.
Well,
I don't know if the parents did.
We're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yes, we're getting ahead of ourselves. So, all right.
There's no... Oh, man.
We're just going to have to spurl the big twist. So there's one boy in the classroom.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, so there's one boy in the classroom, and the one that's left, we slowly find out throughout this movie, which is told in different vignettes following different characters.
So in her story, right? So she follows this child home because she just wants to check on him and see how he's dealing with it, because she's having a hard time. She knows that it's like crazy that all of his classmates are completely gone. Everybody is on edge in the entire town because like what's the explanation? These
and
kids
the principal's not allowing
trace.
her to speak to the boy.
Yeah, she's like, I want to see him, and he's like, you've been too close to your students before. You've been Like
Yeah.
it's problematic for you. It's an inappropriate relationship for you to like have a personal relationship with this kid. And so, yeah, so she follows him home like against the advice of the principal after he told her to leave him alone.
Principal played by Benedict Wong.
Benedict Wong, who,
awesome actor.
Dude, his whole section in the movie
Is great.
is insane.
Yes.
But yeah, so she calls him up and is like, "Hey, I followed this kid home. He screamed at me, went inside, and then I lurked around the house because all the windows were covered in newspaper." It's like this kid going home alone to a house with like newspaper covered windows. Seemingly no one else is there. It's really creepy. And she starts snooping around the house and then peeks in and sees two figures sitting on the couch.
Yes. His parents catatonic on the couch, just staring.
Yeah.
So of course she's freaked out. What is happening?
Oh.
So so that's basically like, that's the teacher's vignette. Then it goes through the dad, Josh Brolin's vignette, which he's like harassing and following the teacher, which so you start seeing previous scenes from a new angle. A lot of the movie overlaps itself as it tells the whole story.
Yeah, it fills you in on little details, which is so rewarding as a viewer when you're like going through, like you're like, what's gonna happen next? You have no idea, and then there's like a couple little nuggets for you, like peppered in there, like this is who did this. Because in one of the first scenes, you see Julia Garner. She's getting like knocked on the door of her house. Someone knocks on it. She goes up and no one's there. And then it happens again and again. And like all this creepy stuff is happening. You have no idea what to expect.
The entire town is in a state of paranoia.
Yeah.
And she's obviously a target from other people.
Yeah. And so she goes outside and sees written in red paint on the side of her car, witch, which is the first. I was like, why would anybody write that?
Because witches take children.
Right.
That's the only real connection so far. So yes, they spray paint. Someone paints witch on her car.
Yeah.
Which then in Josh Brolin's vignette, he's a home contractor. You find out it's the paint from a door at one of his construction sites.
He misordered the wrong paint because he was so distracted and devastated by his child's disappearance.
The mistake paint looked like blood, which was
sure did.
So the ending, so when he confronts her at a gas station, which is the kind of the end of his vignette, out of nowhere, the principal runs down the street with his arms out in the same way the children ran, which we should have said the children all run with their arms out like an airplane almost.
Yeah.
Which I found out we'll get to later. I realized what it was. So this guy comes running down the street,
sacrificing themselves,
covered in blood. The principal goes running down the street covered in blood and attacks her at the gas station violently.
Yeah, he's
for no reason at all. You have no idea what he's doing.
Covered in blood all over his face.
He's like a zombie.
And the weird thing, how crazy were his eyes in that
Dude,
scene?
his eyes are bugged out of his head.
Yeah, they're like popping out. It looks insane. It was such a frightening.
I actually thought his eyes were fake.
I did too.
So bugged out.
I think they might have been.
They might have been.
They were just so exaggerated. Like
it was
as an actor, I don't know how he would like blast open his eyes like that so much. It just looks so fucking weird. But covered in blood, he's fighting her, trying to choke her, strangle her on the ground, and Josh Brolin kicks him off, and then they start fighting.
Yes, and this is basically where. Oh yeah, so this is about the time we see the principal's storyline, and a major reveal has happened. The principal gets a visit from the only remaining boy's aunt, a character no one has talked about yet. His aunt's name is Gladys, and she's apparently staying with him and the two parents, who we've seen her catatonic.
Yep.
And Gladys makes the principal kill his own spouse
Yep.
and then run out of the house and across the town
Yeah.
all the way to
like,
Julia
yeah.
Garner's character to kill her.
Yeah.
We find out that this boy's aunt is a witch who is performing little witchcraft things, turning people into human weapons. So thus the title of the movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone is being weaponized. And so for some reason,
So-
she took these 17 kids the week earlier, 2 weeks earlier, whatever.
Yeah.
And we don't know why.
Yeah.
But it is to keep her youthful. It's just an energy vampire type situation.
No.
You don't think? What?
Yes.
Yes.
I
she's
just
taking their life force.
Yeah. But
I'm trying to get through the plot so we
You're
can
trying
get to
to
the
get-
deeper shit. There's deeper shit.
okay. I was like, come on, we got to tell this story. But okay.
Well, so what is on the board in the classroom in the beginning of the movie when we first see her classroom?
Whales?
No, it is. She has the
Well,
word
that's what I mean.
parasite written on the board. She is talking about parasites in the animal kingdom.
Okay.
The principal and his spouse are watching Nat Geo on TV, and it's the episode about the cordyceps taking over the ant's brains, which is
That's
what
true. Yeah.
The
It
Last
takes
of
over.
Us is based on.
Yep.
So the whole thing is about a parasite has come to this town, and no
Metaphors
one knows
for
how.
the witch.
Yes, so no one knows what is happening because no one's really seen this character, but all these things are happening because she's screwing with people.
Yeah. So one thing that we haven't talked about yet, which is super fun. So the whole cop storyline.
So yes, the alcoholic but sober
Yeah.
cop. Yes.
Yeah, he's a sober alcoholic. He goes to meet up with Julia Garner,
who he used to date.
who they used to date. He like orders a Coke at the bar. He's like being good, but he's there's some subtext that he's like being bad a little bit by coming and seeing
Yes.
her. But he says he's like off with his current girlfriend. Or wife. It's unclear. But
Yeah, seemed like a wife. to
yeah,
me.
it seemed very much more like a wife because his father-in-law is the chief of police.
Right.
He beats up the drug addict guy who he sees running around. He gets stabbed by a needle by like searching his
Searching
pockets.
Yeah.
And he had made very clear, he was like, nothing in your pockets is going to stick me, right? And he puts his hand in there and immediately gets like a hypodermic needle into his finger, and he's fucking freaking out and punches the kid in the face and like knocks him out and realizes he was on camera doing that. So he goes to his father-in-law to cover up that he beat this kid's ass, and is like freaking out, worried that he's got like some disease from this crazy junkie. And he it's agreed by the chief, we're just gonna let this ride. So it's gonna record over that again. As long as no one reports it, it's gonna get recorded over. It's fine. But then you find out he did get drunk with her. He did hook up with Julia Garner. And then he comes home and his wife is back early and immediately finds out.
She knows right away.
Yeah. She immediately finds out that something bad
Yes.
happened.
So
and, yeah.
the themes of addiction are all throughout this movie. He's an alcoholic. These people are like zombies, like locked into stuff and unable to like help themselves.
Well, yeah, and then there's the junkie character.
There's a junkie.
Is he
character.
smoking meth? And then he's also doing heroin. It's like this guy's he's got it all figured out.
So there's
He
a
loves to
junkie
party.
who obviously is like used to be one of these kids 10 years earlier or whatever, 15 years earlier. And also just the whole idea of these parents have lost their kids to something out of nowhere, and they like don't understand it and blah 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 blah. So Zach Cregger, the director, is a sober alcoholic himself. Some of the other whitest kids from his comedy group had their issues with drugs, alcohol. Zach Cregger's father died of cirrhosis. So he has been thinking of all of these things, and they're sort of like liberally kind of dropped throughout the movie, and it's interesting. It's like a new drug came to town and it took all the kids. Yes. So
by the way, real quick interjection. You mentioned how good the DP was.
Yes.
The DP is Larkin Seiple, Seiple. Let me just give you a couple of his credits. He's done a bunch of music videos. Seems like, a ton of music videos around 2010, 2011. On even later. But he directed he was the cinematographer of Swiss Army Man.
Great movie.
Great fucking movie. Also was Everything Everywhere All at Once. He worked with the Daniels.
Yeah.
Did This Is America by Childish Gambino.
Amazing. That's shot beautifully.
It's insane how good that looks.
Yeah.
And so he's
Weapons
did that series Beef and Weapons.
Oh, Beef was awesome too.
Yeah. He's
nice.
Got some chops, this guy. Very good.
Pretty
DP.
Cool.
Anyway, just wanted to mention that before I forgot.
So this witch, a witch comes to town named Gladys. It's so funny. Once witch was written on her car, I was looking for a witch. I was like, I think there is a witch. It's just not her. Yeah. And as soon as that character walked in, I was like, here we go.
Yeah.
It's great. Like, I love that he introduces things late into his movies. It's like, here's a piece of key information that was missing. You're like, oh, it's so great.
Yeah.
So the witch, to get people to do her bidding or stop, she would take a piece of something they owned, like their hair or whatever. She'd wrap it around some branch with thorns on it, blah, 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 do a little ceremony, break the branch, and they would do what she wanted.
Yeah. She'd do the ceremony. She would like prick herself, get blood on it, had to have something that was belonged to the person that she's casting the spell on. She would have to wrap that around the twig and snap it.
And the reason the entire classroom went missing is because her supposed nephew, he stole all the name tags off their cubbies.
Yeah.
So she had something they had all drawn.
Yeah. She appears.
And I was gonna say to make people do things, she would ring a bell, and the bell was a triangle. On the side of it, it was a triangle with the number 6, which 3 points, so three sixes. It can represent that. But I noticed anyone under her control, that was the shape that they took. That's why they ran in that shape. Arms were down.
Triangle.
They were triangles. No, their arms were all down. So, everyone was just a triangle, like running through the streets. Which the triangle, apparently, I don't know all the details, but it's like there's 2 different like major witchcraft things dealing with the triangle. And I'm not sure. It's like 3 different energies or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
I'm not a witch.
The superstitious
or a warlock.
Triangle, witchcraft.
And while you're looking that up, the other big symbology that it was never explained in the film, but I found out about it from Zach Cregger because I called him.
You just hit him up.
And then he emailed me
love the movie
newspaper that it was written in. So 217, basically, I was like, okay, well, it's 17 kids. It's like, it's 2 a.m., 17 kids, 217. But he said, and I forgot that this was the number because it popped in my head. I go, oh, that makes me think of The Shining. And I was like, no, The Shining is 237. It's room 237. And then Zach Cregger was like, not in the book. In the book The Shining, it is 217.
Aha.
So he goes, I made it 217 just as a little homage to The Shining. It was just fun. There's no real like deeper explanation.
Yeah.
The same for Gladys the witch herself. He was like, I actually don't know yet if she was a human who got sick and is doing whatever it takes to remain alive, or if she is impersonating a human and is some sort of ethereal being, but most likely is not actually the aunt, or it has the body of their aunt, and they just think that the aunt went crazy.
But
it's
aunt,
like, that's
the
not...
aunt is a vessel for the witch or
So
whatever.
speaking of those unanswered questions, New Line Cinema is in talks right now with Zach Cregger to write and direct a prequel to this movie.
Yes.
Yes.
So we find out more about the witch.
Yes.
Yeah. I would watch it.
I have a feeling that Gladys would be the last victim of the witch, actually.
Possibly.
I don't know. But that's the thing, though. It's hard to predict what he would do because his stories are so interesting the way he tells them.
Yeah.
And he makes up his own lore. I mean, like, this is an original horror film.
Yeah. You know? So she arrives. The parents are like, oh, Aunt Gladys, she's a real weirdo.
Yes.
But she's sick, and there's no one else in their family that will take her in. So they're like, she'll stay here for like a month.
And they
we got to figure out.
We don't even know her that well. Like,
yeah. But then she starts getting worse, weaker, sicker looking. That one scene where the kid goes up and looks into the door. He's just, like, just leave Aunt Gladys alone.
She looks
fine.
like Demi
like
Moore,
like the crypt keeper.
I was gonna say Demi Moore in The Substance when she starts like disintegrating herself.
Yeah, she was looking rough, and
she looks like a witch.
Yeah, the span up her body, or like from her foot on the bed to like up her body, and then you just see her eyes just looking right at the kid. It's just so creepy.
And I don't know why it's become a trope almost. I think that like witches are bald and have a couple strands of like stringy hair left, which she did, and that hair ended up being a tool.
Being a significant thing that we're not going to mention yet.
Yeah. So every little like piece of prop or like image of like something that stands out, like her bell or the kids' name tags, or everything was so memorable throughout it. Like you could have gone 100 different directions with the story and figured out a way to explain it, and he figured out such an interesting way. So it's set. I would say this: when we finished watching it, we left the theater, and my wife was like, where was that set? Like it felt like it was in Washington or Oregon, and we looked it up, and it's the town was called Maybrook, but it's supposed to be Pennsylvania. It was Maybrook, PA,
I remember seeing,
which is not a real place.
Yeah, I remember seeing a Pennsylvania license plate on Josh Brolin's car in that sequence.
Yeah, that's right. And he set up a website called MaybrookMissing.com that was like a charity type website to find the 17 missing kids. And apparently if you click through it, there's an article somewhere about missing people in Detroit that's connected to it. And that's the house in Barbarian that he's talking about.
Nice.
So his website, he's putting them in the same universe. Which I think that's one thing Stephen King responds to. It's like, this feels like the same world.
Yeah,
you're just exploring all these like dark corners of it, both in the suburbs.
He
That's
said where the gnarliest stuff happens, man.
He said the Denis Villeneuve movie Prisoners was a big inspiration for the setting, and he said he wanted to film it like a similar neighborhood.
Yeah, it does have that vibe.
Yes, he actually filmed outside and around Atlanta, like most movies.
Yep. By the by, when I was watching the credits, I knew it was shot in Atlanta when I saw the sound mixer. My buddy James Peterson, he was the sound mixer on set. James Peterson.
What up, James?
What up, James? You did a good job on them sounds now.
Why is James crying? Because he just got dunked on.
Wow, Froggy Fresh.
Froggy Fresh reference.
Krispy Kreme. He got a cease and desist from Krispy Kreme, so he renamed himself Froggy Fresh. He was awesome.
Everybody
Where'd he
look up
go?
Froggy Fresh.
Yeah. Google Froggy Fresh. You will not be disappointed.
Dude. So man, yeah, I really am looking forward to what he does next. Oh yeah, so we should say this too. When he wrote, so Barbarian was this like sleeper hit. He made a bunch of money because it was pretty low budget. And so he already had weapons written, and New Line Cinema and Monkey Paw Productions got into a bidding war. Monkey Paw is owned by Jordan Peele. And so they did all his movies. And so apparently the Jordan Peele's agents lost this war, and New Line Cinema got the movie. They paid $35 million for it. $10 million goes to Zach Cregger, and the rest of it is the budget. That's what they purchased it for.
Wow.
And Jordan Peele was so pissed off, he fired all of the agents in that group.
All the people negotiating the deal that couldn't close it.
Yeah, so it was like, I think he has two. It was all whatever. He has two agencies, and he fired an entire agency because of this.
Jesus.
But that's how he was like, this is a really great script. Like he knew early. And it's gonna make way more than that. It already has. I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Look up that BO baby. It's been out for, while we're recording this, it's been out for not even a week.
No,
it's probably crushing it. Did it come out last Friday?
I think it's been out for like a week and a half, 2 weeks.
I thought it came out on Friday.
Dude, domestically, it's already made 95 million.
Oh, dude, crushing it.
Worldwide, 161,800,000. Yeah, they're
and this is the type
great.
And it's like, unlike a Marvel movie, which everybody just goes and sees the first day, and then it, like, if it sucks, it dies off really quickly.
Yeah.
This is a movie that people will be like, have you seen Weapons? And then people will go, I haven't even heard of it.
Yeah.
It's going to be one of those movies because it's original. It's not just the new Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It's a new movie, which is so funny that, like, original films are so rare. So
they are.
They're
not as well. I mean, people make a lot.
I mean, they do, but like a big movie,
original hits, like big hits like that go to number one at the box office. Yeah, that's so really, really tough.
Oppenheimer is the highest grossing original film. It's not a remake or a sequel. It's the highest grossing one since Inception, his other movie. Christopher Nolan. It was like,
jeez.
Inception's the highest grossing original film for however long, and then 10 years later, the only thing that beats it is Oppenheimer.
Christopher Nolan. I mean, yeah, he's got the touch, man.
He's got a name associated. Zach Cregger does not. He's got to get his movies good.
Yeah.
Not that Oppenheimer's bad.
Yeah, so okay, August 8th is when it came out.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's, dude, it has been
it probably, I wonder if it started limited then and then went out.
I don't know, but it's been the number one for since it came out.
That's
so,
awesome.
For the last couple weeks.
So yeah, it's like that is a word of mouth, slow roll. Like, that's so good for him.
Yeah.
So I did hear, besides the prequel, which I'm sure they just want to develop, and which I'm like, he'll probably do a fine job with it, but also, hey, cash grab. But
Of course. Yeah.
of course.
They're like, all right, we're going to try to turn this into a series of
but
films.
He is doing a reboot that I am interested in. He has been put on the Resident Evil franchise, and I think he's just going to start it from scratch and make it more like the video games, which are way more survival horror, gritty, down and dirty, not action,
like alien action fights. Yeah,
not huge, dude. There's like drone battles and like jets and stuff in Resident Evil. It's crazy.
Yeah,
literally the first game is like they're looking into like our team went missing, let's go retrieve them, and then they get locked in a mansion.
Yeah,
and it's like the entire game is in a mansion. But yeah, he would probably do a great job. George Romero was also tasked with making a Resident Evil, and they scrapped his, which is funny because he's like, I invented zombies.
Yeah, I kind of know what I'm doing. Making a really good horror movie.
And then it's like 1999 or whenever it came out in 2000s. Like George Romero releases a black and white movie shot on 8mm. Like he hasn't upgraded. He didn't update his style at all.
Yeah, since the Night of the Living Dead, he hasn't changed. Yeah, I mean, that would actually be pretty cool. I would watch it.
I would actually watch that.
Yeah. So anything else about weapons that we want to mention?
Let's see. That it's about the police being shitty at their jobs too.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I actually liked how realistic he played a cop. That was actually and like
a flawed character.
And I understand him punching the drug addict too completely. It's like, dude, that guy could have given you AIDS just then. It's just like, fuck this guy.
Yeah,
punched him.
Yeah, he was like, you piece of shit. Why didn't you tell me? I asked you repeatedly. They knocked his ass out. And after he knocks him out, he's like, he just lets him go. He's not going to charge him with anything because he doesn't want anyone to look into the arrest footage or anything like that. And
if you're a drug addict, you're like, fine, I'll take that.
My
deal.
Lucky day. Yeah, exactly.
Let me go.
Like, yeah, I got punched in the fucking face, but at least I'm not going to go to court. And so that was interesting. Like him skirting the legal process to save his own ass for, doing something wrong.
Yeah. None of the characters were
like, if I
totally
ever
bad.
see you around here again, I'm gonna fucking get you.
Yeah.
And
the drug addict was going to the police to report something that he saw, to report the kid's house. That he knows where the kids are.
That he knows where the kids are. So that's the other thing that we didn't get to. So
everyone ends up at this house, like attracted to it.
Yeah.
And hypnotized and fugged up. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So
eventually. Chris just knocked something down.
Yeah, I just knocked a book that had my phone and sunglasses.
I think the witches heard you talking about them.
The witches don't like spoilers.
Dude, Chris has a vitch in his house.
I got the vitch. So
vitch.
He's in the beginning part of his segment. It's awesome because he's like trying to smoke meth in his tent. It's raining. It just look like this guy's life.
Yeah, he's trying to scrape resin.
Yeah, he's like trying to scrape meth resin out of his like glass pipe. It looks he's
been there, like, bro.
Fuck, man, and he like scraping meth resin.
By the way, these two dots on my face are not meth rashes. They're from fucking nasty mosquito bites.
Oh, you got bitten by the meth mosquito.
Yeah, the love bugs got me.
Yeah, so that whole desperation that like he's just like doing whatever he can. He's trying to get his next fix. He's going and just pulling on door handles on cars and trying to steal shit so he can pawn them off. And
he's walking on the street on the phone. He was walking on the street on the phone with his
trying
brother,
to shake
I believe.
Shake one of his siblings down for money. Yeah.
And he's lying, he's saying, I have a job, but I need money until I get my first paycheck. And as he's saying that, he's just trying every door handle on every car.
It's just like scenes like that where like the character development is just so immediate. You immediately know where this who this guy is.
And that's a key to horror too, is like realistic characters that are realistically responding to the horror. If it's just like, oh my God, it's like, dude, if you
Troll
saw
Troll 2,
Yeah.
they're eating him, and then they're gonna eat me. Oh my God!
Classic.
It's so
Everybody
good. Anybody who doesn't know about this, just look up "Oh my God, Troll 2." Don't watch. I mean, watch the whole movie. But it's
and also watch
hilarious.
the documentary about it called Best Worst Movie. Worst Movie is very good.
Yeah, everybody who worked on it was like an Italian film crew who came over to the US, and so none of them knew, like even the director didn't know like how they're like not coaching any of the actors. They're the non-actors that they hired to be in the movie.
They don't know that they stink.
Yeah, they're like, okay.
I like the dad is literally just like a dentist from that town who auditioned, and he was like, "This will be fun," and then he gets it. And he's like, "Wow, I'm in a movie." He's like, he's the funniest dude. He's such a nice guy. And it's so Troll 2. This is the greatest. Troll 2 has the lowest Rotten Tomatoes score in history. It's a 0.
Yeah, it's a real stinker. It's bad. It's so bad it's good.
You couldn't make it if you tried.
Yeah. That's incredible. So
I was going to say you this. Realistic reactions is what makes horror work. Like a movie like Insidious, to me, is a great example of a horror film working, because when they're like, our house is haunted, the wife is like, I'm not staying in this house another night. And the husband listens to her and they leave like in the first 20 minutes of the movie. I was like, I have never seen this before. Fantastic. Leave.
Yeah.
They always stay one night too long.
Yeah. In like other movies, they're like, we're going to fight. This is our house. Let's fight back against this supernatural force.
And the great thing about Weapons is like, you don't know where the evil is coming from at all. None of the characters have any clue what is going on until it's too late. Like almost every time.
Yep.
Which is great. Oh, and I was gonna say about realistic reactions, they all have like dreams where they kind of see the witch character.
Yes.
And when Josh Brolin wakes up from his dream, I laugh my ass off.
I did too. That was like the hugest laugh moment in the theater. So like, first off, so in Julia Garner's one, she like sees this, she has a dream. She sees this image of her classroom. All the kids have their heads down. And then she like the camera reveals the one kid who didn't get disappeared, and he raises up his head and has like fucked up looking clown makeup on almost, and she's like she like startles awake. She like hears something in her house. She like looks and she's like, oh whatever, and she lays back down, and on the ceiling is this like face,
the
clown
woman
face with like this red hair, and you're just like, oh, and it's that quick.
And the reason she looks like a clown is because she's impersonating a human.
Yeah, she doesn't know how to put on makeup.
It's like, here's a wig and crazy lipstick.
Yeah. And so by the way,
so
Amy Madigan, bro.
Yeah.
Amy Madigan.
Awesome.
The person who plays Gladys. Amy Madigan, Uncle Buck's girlfriend.
Hilarious. That's so funny. You're right.
Dude, it's like she's in a ton of really great movies.
Good pull.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Me and Coach were talking about it. He was like, bro, Uncle Buck's girlfriend, dude. It's so funny.
Well, if Coach knows.
Coach knows, man. He was like, Amy Madigan.
Oh, so Josh Brolin has his dream.
Yes.
And when he wakes up from his dream, he
sees
her.
Wait. What does he see in his dream? Yeah. So he's in his own dream. He like sees his child in his bed.
Yes, he finds his
and
kid
he like pulls up he's like, kid? Oh! And it's that same face that she saw in her dream. And he's like, oh, wakes up and what the fuck? Like,
Dude, it's
when
the
he
best
said
reaction.
that, it was
He goes,
so
what
good.
the fuck? And it's like
Yeah.
the realest.
Oh,
It's a real reaction to a fucked
Yeah.
up dream.
yeah. He was like, why would I see something that insane in my
I was
dream?
thinking-
What is going on?
I literally just watched. What was I watch? Oh, I think I watched The Fall of the House of Usher, which has a bunch of dreams in it too.
Yeah.
Every horror dream, everyone just wakes up, like covered in sweat. It's always the same moment when they wake up. I was like, finally, an original moment of like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's so
It
good.
was so funny. Everybody in my theater laughed. All like 10 people that were in the
Yes.
matinee.
And
It was so funny.
should we save, just in case anyone who didn't see it got this far, we'll save the ending, which is awesome and the
Oh.
funniest part of this movie. It's so
Yeah.
good.
It's
It was
almost
delightful.
as much as we have said to spoil this movie so far.
Yeah.
There's still so much more. The pacing, everything,
Yeah,
like the
the
way
whole
that
thing.
it's told, the camera work. It's just like it is. Dare I say, a masterpiece? It's so fucking good and fun.
It is a great horror movie.
and very funny. You will laugh.
It's so good.
But
I was
also dark
loving-
and scary, and you never know
love-
where it's gonna go.
Yeah, the last 5 minutes I was truly delighted.
Yeah.
Which Barbarian also pulls a similar move. I mean, very much so. But it's like
Yeah.
Barbarian is like 45 minutes of the scariest movie you've ever seen, and then it all of a sudden becomes a comedy, just like out of nowhere. And it worked. You're like, this is the same story. It's just a different character. Their point of view on it is insane. Like they
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah.
You have to watch. Everyone needs to see both of the Cregers.
That's the assignment this week. Your homework is to watch Barbarian and to watch Weapons in theaters.
Go watch
Pay
Barbara.
full ticket price. Barbara?
His movies Barbara
Mm.
and Waylon.
Barbara and Whale Tail.
All right, Barbarian and Weapons recommend. Good job.
Hard
dude,
recommend.
Weapons special. We got it. This is a
We did
special
talk
on
about weapons for 45 minutes. Jeez.
Yeah. I think I think this episode is good. This is the weapons special. Only in
We're
America,
not gonna
baby.
talk about anything else, baby. Well, I mean, it's just so good.
I do have one thing. As I was
Yes.
leaving the theater,
Mm.
so I went to a 10:30 a.m. showing so early. I really wanted to have no one else in the theater,
Yeah.
but like 5 other people were there.
Yeah.
Anyways, so the movie ends, as we're like lights come up as we're going, this usher woman is there to clean the theater, and she was like, "Did y'all enjoy the movie?" And just to some other people, and they were like, yeah, it was good. She was like, yeah, I watched it last night, it was good. And they're like, yeah, you watch it in here? And she was like, no, I watched it at home. Y'all need to get a Fire Stick. You can get all the movies for free. I was like, shut the hell up, lady. Like, you're putting yourself out of a job, you fool. I was like,
If
I
you
work
get a
at
Fire Stick, you can just watch anything. Well, I mean,
like,
how though? What?
me and this lady both work in film, and she was like
Yeah.
explaining how to get free movies at the theater. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
So that was as I left the theater.
So
Here's how you
stupid.
watch movies for free. It's like, great. Let's never see you again.
Yeah. All right. Bye. Your theater will fire you soon because everyone else is doing what you do.
That's insane. Anyway,
That's why whenever I go to a movie, I'm always getting, ever since my first film class, like about the film business, right? Like in college, you watch movies, but then you also talk about like how the movie industry survives. And back when I was in school, there wasn't any streaming or anything like that. It's like you get your theatrical release, and then you get your home video market, and
there was a laid out like business
the
plan.
very well established plan for how you were going to
find a distribution company, blah blah blah.
Yeah, all that stuff. So we went through that, and there was he was like, well, so theatrical release, let's talk about that. And one of the things that keeps movie theaters alive is their concessions.
Yes. Soft
Huge.
drinks especially.
Yes. Like, so every time I go to a movie, I always get a huge ass bucket of popcorn and an icy. If they have an icy, get a Coke and half Coke, half cherry icy.
Oh.
And
Fancy
a big ass
boy.
bucket of popcorn with shitty movie theater, oily, gross butter.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, this
It's
theater
so
we
good.
went to, they let you butter it up yourself, so you go ham on that bitch.
Oh, get that buttery slop.
Oh, my wife is a popcorn fanatic.
Yeah, you even got a movie theater popcorn popper for the house.
One time I was leaving a movie theater and they were dumping all of their popcorn into a giant clear trash bag that was like a fresh trash bag.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, you guys are throwing that in a dumpster, right? And they were like, yeah. I was like, give it to me.
Give it to me. Give me your
And
trash bag full of
I
popcorn.
I walked out with like a lawn bag the size of myself with all the movie theater popcorn, and I brought it home. And my future wife was on the couch watching TV, and I walked in and I threw it at her. It was like took up the whole couch.
Merry Christmas. Did she eat it?
She was stoked. I think she ate it for 2 days and it was like, I gotta get rid of this shit.
Yeah, this is
It was
bad.
like she put like a 1-inch dent into this thing. It was 4 feet long.
Jesus. Yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot of corn for any person, no matter how much you love popcorn.
It hurts her
Holy
stomach every time, but she won't stop.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
You gotta get
I get
that
like
popcorn.
hangovers. Where like anytime I go to the movie theater and I eat an entire bucket of popcorn, I'm like, oh,
I have
something's
a
wrong.
movie theater popcorn machine
in
my house.
You've got one.
And I got the butter that they
use.
So it's terrible for you.
Yeah. Don't
great.
read the ingredients list if you want to enjoy it.
You can't pronounce it anyways.
That's true.
It's a chemical compound.
Ugh.
Oh man. Well, guys, I'm going to put my arms in triangle position and dive out of a window.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm going to run 3,000 miles to Chris and choke him to death.
Choke me out. Please do.
Oh man.
Anything else?
Dude, I think we rocked it. We rocked it so hard.
Dude, we killed it, dude. It's so good.
Dude, guys, thanks for listening to the weapons special.
Special. Now you get your special weapons. And
Oh, did I say this at the beginning? Spoiler alert. Is it too late? Fuck.
Well, we left a lot to be communicated by the movie. We didn't give you a play-by-play of everything.
That's a great thing about great movies. You can't spoil. Like you could talk about Apocalypse Now for hours and it doesn't spoil it. You got to watch. It's so
There's
fun.
so much more. There's so much more than we mentioned. It's that good and layered and deep.
It's awesome. All right, dude, let's get out of here.
All right, man.
Yeah, and next week we're going to try to get a guest. This guest we're trying to get is
Not so
real
fast.
crazy. His schedule is nuts.
He's a very busy man.
Yeah. Anyways, we're going to get some more people on. We're going to do our thing.
Oh, yeah, baby.
WereAllDeadPodcast at gmail.com or 3 Beer Wad, California.
Call us.
3 Beer Vodka.
You know what? I haven't checked the voicemails in like a month. Maybe we should do that on the next one.
Yeah, we'll do that on the next one.
All right, baby. Well,
awesome.
Hey,
yo.
Smooches.
Smooches, Chrissy.
Why would you